Welcome back, guys. So, now we're going to talk to our buddy over here.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking, the gate, the old fortress, was that your doing?
Yes, it was.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This life of Katerina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Yeah, clearly he's not. Which we kind of discussed before, which is why he's going to go hollow. But, now that we have the Lord Vessel, the one way to do it is to put it through there, where Frampt is now. The pool is drained and Frampt's there, but since we're looking for a specific covenant for an achievement, we're not going to talk to him at all. And he will disappear, but what we need to do is actually go down and fight the 4 kings to get the storyline we're looking for right now. So we use this area once again, not as a shortcut anymore, but actually to where we want to go. And, oh, there's also a another blacksmith down here. Well, let's. I'll show you him quickly first. I don't think I'll talk to him, but we can show you where he is. Those are the 3 blacksmiths that are going to give you the ability to upgrade your weapons into different disciplines and stuff like that. So he's right here. We'll talk to him later, though. Actually, that might be off camera. But anyway, New Londo Ruins, the ghost town we talked about before. This is where we want to go next in terms of this. So transient curses. So I said before this is a ghost town, and I meant it literally. There's ghosts here, and the only way to harm them is either to have a transient curse, or actually be cursed, or have a cursed weapon. So actually there's 3 ways, but that's beside the point. And there's one right there, so we're going to use one of these transient curses. And like I said, if you don't have them, you can't hurt these ghosts at all. And there actually is a Firekeeper soul. It's out here, and then across. Well, since we don't have this drained yet, it's actually through here. Yeah, that in the distance is a Firekeeper soul. But it's a lot easier to see once you get this area drained, and you'll see what that means later. But there should be a ladder here somewhere. Letting me up. Oh, no, it's not a ladder. We go up this way right now. And we got to talk to another NPC, and he actually cures curses. The one we're gonna find. So, if you're cursed and don't have what are they called? I'm thinking souvenirs are reprisable. That's totally wrong. That's for a covenant. Anyway, not entirely important at the moment. At the moment, we're fighting a shit ton of ghosts. By the way, that move's a grab move, so you gotta be careful with that. They will do significant damage to you. transient curse. I believe the transient curse lasts about 5 minutes or so. So you got some time, but you are eventually going to have to use multiples of them to get through this whole area. It goes here. I guess it's over here. There you are. And this isn't the boss. It's just a progression fog wall. And one thing to note, I'm just queuing this up, but one thing to note is that you can't use multiple transient curses. It actually has to run out for you to use it again. So I'm gonna go. Oh, and you can't use hidden body transient curse on. You only have one effect going at a time, so I guess we'll kind of sprint through here to try to get where we want to go, which is in here at the moment. I hope the the curse doesn't wear off. Come on, camera, come back to me. Okay, so that was a completely wasted heal. Because yeah, there's a lot of ghosts in here, obviously. And there's the grab I was talking about. When you are grabbed, if you rapidly press right bumper and left bumper, you'll get out faster than you normally would, which can definitely save you some health, obviously. Shit. Well, here we are back at the oh, God. Fun, happy times. That's what it is. I'm gonna try to recover our souls, try to go a little bit slower, but it's still kind of... hit them until they're on the ground. So many ghosts. And yes, they do hit through walls. Oh. I did promise you the game would get harder, and you know this is the big point where it does, I guess. I'm scared. I already hear things trying to get me. But I should get ready. So I think. Yes, electric, I know. By the way, they do that as well. So be careful. Curses, nice. Yeah, I should have went a little bit slower before, but of course I didn't. Because why would I? I've been almost invincible for so long that I need to remember to calm down. And take areas like this a little slower. And like I said before, fight enemies on my terms, instead of let them ambush me. But ow. Forgot about that. But I should be fairly safe here, and this is the guy we need to talk to. Make sure no ghosts are following us. Yeah, we're good.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
So there we go. So the Guardian just completely gave away every piece of information we need to get there and kill them. Actually, that's a lie. There's one thing I completely neglected. I don't have the Art of Abyss Walking ring in this playthrough. So, I'm trying to do multiple things at once. No, I don't have it equipped. Awesome. The Art of Abyss Walking ring you get from Sif. And we haven't fought him yet. So this has been almost for naught. Yeah, don't have time. See, it's not always good to drink when you play games. You forget things. Important things. So this is why this covenant's also kind of a pain in the ass. Because you gotta do things kind of way out of order. I think I have time now. So I guess we'll try to do Sif, and then I think we'll call it an episode. So we use the homeward bone to get back to Firelink, which is the last bonfire we rested at. And we can finally use our warp powers. And we're going to use that to go to Undead Parish, the bonfire there. And that's the closest bonfire to Sif. That's the one we gotta kill now. So here we are, back at a very familiar place. Well, like I said, warping makes life a lot easier. Still haven't killed him, don't really care. He's not even an inconvenience here, to be honest. But we're gonna use the seal now that we bought, wow, way back when, to open up an area, and I think we might try to go through there quickly based on the time of this episode, and just get right to the boss fight. I thought I queued up a third one. Thought I was gonna fall off there. Glad I didn't. I'm not gonna lie though, still not used to these guys taking 2 hits. But what you gonna do? Like I said, we can warp to bonfires now, so not a big deal if we even rest over here. Which I think I will do just to reset all my stuff, so I can run through the next area a little harder. Because the next area is actually, well, actually there's kind of a neat thing. Maybe I'll kind of show that quickly. So let's use our crest. So if you collect the 20,000 souls to get this, there's definitely a glitch in this area where the couple guys to follow us here. Ow! And these guys are pretty tough. I mean, you're not really meant to see them until this point of the game, but you can go here a lot earlier, obviously. But if you stand about here, you can get the guys to fall off, and they're worth a fair amount of souls. And you can do that with even this guy. I mean, it's a little bit harder because he tries to stay at range, but there's 4 guys in this area, and you can do that with all of them, and get, even on regular game, like, I think it's minimum like 10,000 souls. So it's a good way to get your levels up early game. So, I think in total there's 4 guys here. I only got 2, I just don't know where the, I think he's spawned, wait. Oh, there he is. So, but this guy's already following. So let's take him out, and then we'll fight the 4th guy. This is also a big PvP area. So, I mean, there's a covenant here that we're gonna pass. That guy's just standing there. I don't know, I have no idea how he's not aggro, to be honest. But you can see 2 backstabs and you kill him. Here's the last guy who's completely oblivious, apparently, to everything that was going on 20 feet behind him. Oh, okay, I guess there's 5 guys, because he's an enemy too. So once again, I'm proven wrong. And not paying attention to my environment as well. Sad face. So let's try to quote-unquote stealth through this and not aggro these guys. Not that they're that hard, but... I mean, there's a reason it's called Drink and Play. So I'm just gonna go. There's a covenant there. Talk to that cat. Beyond that, we just want to go ahead and get to Sif at this point. It should be directly this way. Mushroom Man. That was something behind me. I guess they're just everywhere. The footsteps. You can drop down here. There's another way around, but we're doing the shortest possible route. So this is where we're gonna fight the Great Wolf, and he's difficult if you're a melee character for sure. He moves fairly quickly. And since he's gigantic, he hits really hard. Do I have time? Yeah, I do. And he also proves a challenge. Shit. For magic users too, because he moves really quickly. Which is also why he poses a challenge for melee characters. Because he moves a little quicker than, for the most part, you can get behind him and attack. But it gives a good variety in the enemy. And actually, kind of a... Well, this kind of happens with some of the other enemies too, but it's probably most noticeable with this guy. Because he's a very familiar form. He's not like a demon or anything. He's just, you know, a K9 that when he gets really low on health, he'll start to walk around with like a a wounded foot, which is really kind of sad. Makes me feel bad. Yeah, see how he's slowed down? Even the look on his face is he's just in anguish. And it really tugs at your heartstrings sometimes. I'm sorry, buddy. I needed that ring. But we're gonna bone out and continue kind of where we left off before I was too stupid to realize that I needed the ring before I went down there. So, see you next time.